Hi lovely souls, my name is Samantha James. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today we have a pick a card for you, and it's what do they want you to know? So this could be anything that they're keeping hidden, or they just are not good at expressing or communicating. We have 3 piles to choose from today. I'm going to flip over the cards if that's something that helps you kind of pick a pile better, but we have 3 piles. Pile number 1 with set your course, number 22. Pile number 2 with 21, the right way. And pile number 3 with 35, never jam today. All right, so we have 3 piles to choose from, you guys. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I will see you guys at your reading. Hi pile 1, welcome. Okay, so you guys were drawn to this oracle number 22. Set your course, know where you wish to go, have a plan, the right direction. Okay, so I really love that. So I'm just going to be using one tarot deck today. This is the Orion's tarot deck, and I just knocked over my channeled message oracle deck. And I see one card flipped over, and it's I look for you everywhere, and I see another card flipped over. I don't react when people mention you. I don't know. Felt the need to share. But we'll definitely pull more later in the reading, so stay tuned, you guys. I hope you're doing well. Am I going to start with tarot or oracle? I think I'm going to start with some oracle. I kind of like this to be the framework, and then I like fill in the picture with the tarot. So you have number 37, nature, communication. Wow, you guys have really beautiful eyes in such a doe-eyed sense, such a dreamy sense, such a, it's giving Pisces rising. It's like an emotional sense as well. Number 27, crop circles. Messages, curiosity, signs. Okay, so we have new moon in Scorpio, work through your fears, and we have new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. Wow, you guys got a lot. Ooh, we have abundance. Love that for you. We got acceptance. Love that for you as well. Wow, angel of balance. Angel of love. Okay, all right. So you guys got some angels watching over you. You might really resonate with that. And door to romance. Okay, damn, I'm like running out of room over here. Let me see if we're all in the shot. Okay, perfect. So group number 1. What would your person like to tell you? What do they want to tell you? We have temperance. What would group number 1's person? I mean, I love how even from the start with the it's like, just get to it. Let's get with it. Like, get to it. Like, this person is like on the edge of their seat as far as like what they would like to tell you, but it's like, excuse me, mister or ma'am, shouldn't you just tell them and we wouldn't be here in the first place? Gosh. But there's sort of an eagerness. I don't even want to say it's anxiousness because it feels really positive. It's like an eagerness, like an excitement. We are starting off with 2 major arcana here. 3. Can't make it up. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. This is very, like, I mean, as if the oracle didn't say enough, you know? It's like temperance, the world, the Wheel of Fortune. Group number 1. Group number 1. Wow. Group number 1. So you know who I'm talking about, okay? We have the 9 of Cups as well. Like, you, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to put this scrolly somewhere else. Yeah, so you already know, like, there's no way, I don't even have to do an energy check. There's no way you don't know this connection. And if you don't, I mean, stay tuned. It could possibly be someone you're manifesting, but this is a soulmate love. This is a big deal. Maybe you don't necessarily consider it just that. Okay, yeah, this is very, like, you kind of already know what I'm getting at, but let me continue. So what would they say to you? You know, I always come in with a plan where I'm like, I'm gonna maybe be here for like 20 minutes, but I'm looking at your spread and I feel like this is how like all group number ones of my videos go. Look at this. I'm looking at the spread and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to spend some time on this because there's just so many messages coming through here, you guys. Clarify the world. What would they want to say to group number one? 10 of Wands. What would they want to say? Clarify the wheel. Okay. So the 8 of Swords in reverse. They're working through some fear right now. I mean, that's pretty obvious. This person is feeling all types of ways about you, literally. Like, it's because the feelings are so big. It can't not trigger something within them to sort of like wake up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the feelings are so intense and complex that it's bringing a lot of thoughts, it's bringing a lot of emotions, it's like bringing a lot of like more thoughts and questions and like, damn, like, is there such thing as soulmates? Like, are like with messages and curiosity and signs, like I feel like this person's seeing signs and synchronicities, but I feel like you're very connected like spiritually and on the astral, and it's simply because you're soulmates. But I mean, a majority of you are, you know, like take it how it resonates. This could just be a big significant love, but I don't know. I think it is. I mean, we have the angels here. We have 2 water signs, by the way. A lot of water present, so Scorpio and Cancer, Pisces. We have some pentacles, some wands, so earth and fire energy. But I'm seeing like a lot of Pisces coming through. King of Cups, clarifying the 9 of Cups. Wow. 7 of Cups in reverse. Clarify that. This person wants to take you off the market. King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Some zaddy energy. Okay, so okay guys, thank you for being patient. Hold on, one more thing. Okay, so crop circles. Signs, omens, messages, text, email, communication, unexpected, acknowledgement, validation. So you could be definitely in communication with this person right now. And if it's not like every single day, that's still applies to what I'm gonna get at. This person is really, with set your course, this person has really set their course on you, and with the expression in her face, they're definitely worried about it, you know, their path being you, them choosing you, this being their course, etc., etc. They're definitely a bit concerned. The crop circle's even standing out more beyond like signs and symbols and synchronicities. They might be hearing your name, hearing music that reminds them of you, you know, just like fucking anything with that oracle card, that channeled oracle. I look for you everywhere. It's not just that they look for you everywhere, they see you everywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like everywhere. And I feel like, but with this imagery even, they're kind of nervous that their course would set them on some sort of maze that would be just some crazy shit, you know, because they're like, and the reason they're afraid of that is not because you have shown any of those characteristics that you have red flags or you would take them there, but that for some of you it's complicated. Like for some of you, I'm getting it's complicated. What's kind of interesting is the complicatedness, like the detail aspect of it, whether it be a marriage, right? Whether it be a boss work situation, is not coming through here, okay? Maybe it's obvious. For some of you, it hasn't been spoken about and you'd like it to come through in the cards, but this just goes to show it's like not even what this person wants to talk about with you, what they want to tell you. It could even be that what they want to tell you is in spite or despite what they have going on that's pretty risky. It just seems like from the oracle, there's an element of patience, like having to wait, divine timing. There's an element of risk, but risk to reward ratio, however, is insane. This person feels like you've opened up a door of abundance to them, abundance on an even spiritual level in which they never thought about before. Because as soon as they met you, it was like sparks flew, but they felt motivated again to like be alive and to live life and maybe even to better themselves. And they're thinking on it and they're like, wow, that's just from your energy alone. And there is a lot of energy being exchanged between you two, which is why I feel like this person not only is seeing things that remind them of you, but like you have a very spiritual connection. So this person just views this as a risk worth taking, essentially. And they, naturally they have fears to work through because there's an element of this risk involved. For some of you, it's religion, religious differences, family differences. I could go on for days, fill in the blank. However it resonates with you, there's something here. And for some of you on that podium, there's levels of extremity. For some of you, it's like, it is crazy, the shit they'd have to do. But I see them like wanting to do it. What's interesting is like, this is a reading of communication. Like, what would they say to you? We don't have fucking any swords cards. We have a lot of feeling cards. So it's like, I do feel like this person's not very good at expressing themselves through their communication, just point blank. I feel like they're an action-oriented person, and I feel like they're also maybe even an energetic person. So you can feel their like admiration for you and love, but it's a bit more complicated because it makes you have to go to readings like this to kind of decipher your own intuition. But that's really what this reading should be, is confirming your own intuition, you guys. But with acceptance, I definitely feel like this person has kind of come to some sort of acceptance about their feelings for you. With Temperance, the World, and the Wheel, I feel like even more so they've come to acceptance with their current life and like literally needing to shed themselves of an old skin to face a new reality. Like, I know that sounds really extreme, and like I'm kind of walking a fine line here of sounding too like, you know what I'm saying, like, those readers where it's like, damn, they could really feed my delusion if they wanted to. But I'm not trying to sound like that. It's true. Like, these are thoughts that they're having. These are 3 major arcana cards. Like, if you, or even just one, let me back it up. I feel like this person is very icy, like in their communication. They're very fucking hard to read. They don't talk about it much. Maybe you guys don't talk that often. Maybe this is a very mental, energetic exchange. There's a lot more going on the astral than there is here in this 3rd dimension for now, okay? But if you were ever wondering, do they think about you? The fucking answer is yeah, stop doubting that, because it's just insane. They think about you so much. Even further than thinking about you, let's talk about like, this person has big feels for you, okay? And even further, they have big plans. And some of their plans involve moving with the world, okay? Some of them are at a long distance from you and they're wanting to come be closer to you. And they're willing, with the 10 of Wands, to take that risk, okay? Because they see a potential in this with you. They see you as an investment opportunity to them and their future and their happiness. And they're trying to be patient. I think they're even trying further to go with the flow on this. But I feel like even further with the Wheel and Temperance, they're trying to shed their ego about the situation. They know that they have a lot of underlying fears. They know that there's a lot to think about. Hi. Sorry, my son walked in. So even further, I feel like this person is willing to take the risk. They're kind of like in a state of observation right now, in a state of contemplation. So if you haven't heard from them, they're thinking deeply on this. Of course, they would never admit this to you, but I feel like there has been many kind of phases and evolutions of, you know, their thoughts for you, okay, like, and their feelings. I think, yeah, that there's the Eight of Swords in reverse. It's like, I think at one point it was in the upright, this person was very trapped by anxiety and fear, but I feel like energetically they've shifted, and they've shifted into kind of an energy of acceptance. Well, not kind of, they have, and it's a willingness too, and that's that eagerness. It's like, okay, I get it, I get the situation, I accept it, I see it for what it is, now let's get it started. And for some of you, there's an element of like having to wait. So there could be distance, there could be separation, I don't really know, but if there is, it hasn't impacted this at all. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I just feel like there's a lot going on in this connection. And there's a lot, like, there's feelings involved. So maybe you didn't feel like there was feelings involved, but there is, and it's a lot deeper than I think you could have sort of imagined. We have the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, clarifying it. So clarifying it with the Seven of Cups in reverse, I thought this was funny with the Knight of Swords. I felt like this person, wow, you know how I said we had the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck? Well, I just shuffled and he came out. So I felt like this was this person's way of saying, like, I want to take you off the market, essentially. But with the Ten of Cups, it's like, that talks about marriage, you know, it talks about a family dynamic, it talks about a house, it talks about having this, like, happily ever after. Well, it doesn't talk about a house, that's more Ten of Pentacles, but it's like, it talks about a happily ever after sort of outcome, and this person having very deep feelings about you and wanting to express that to you, wanting to invest in this connection. Wow. We have the King of Pentacles, the Emperor. This is big zaddy energy. This person means what they say. I think that's really important to know, is like, they don't make a move unless they're serious. I think this wants to be in the upright, so I'm going to put it there. But I think this Eight of Cups coming through is because that Eight of Cups can really talk about walking away from something. Duh, we know that. But it talks about walking away from something so that you can walk towards something else. And I feel like that's very much kind of what might be going on in some of y'all's dynamics. Five of Wands. This person's very attracted to you. Like, it drives them crazy. There's a lot of emotion. There's not too much like sexual energy and passion coming through, but it's there. I know it's there. And they just think like you're perfect. That's really the fucking vibe I'm getting. Like, you're perfect. And there's something exotic and different about you, but aesthetically speaking, it's like, I'm hearing like you have a perfectly symmetrical face, but there's just something perfect about your features, like your features, your eyes, your nose, your cheeks, your lips, like how it all comes together. Something about the hair is standing out as well. The lips are really standing out. Some of you guys could have like be physically fit. Okay, so we have, yeah, I mean, it's not going to be easy, and that's kind of like what this person has gotten through. Wow, look at, okay, this is how it is. I'm going to pull it out. The Ten of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, you guys, for all the interruptions in this reading. And maybe this is something that resonates with y'all, like, something about this connection keeps being interrupted, and it's like harmless, which is why I feel like there's an element here of divine timing. It's like there's something about the connection that just keeps being disrupted. But we have that Ten of Pentacles, and we kind of have to talk about it because we have the Ten of Cups as well, and we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Ace of Pentacles. It's like this person is backing their emotion with like real, tangible, practical, solid moves in reality. And it talks about material and physical things, and I feel like, so it's not just feeding like a fantasy or a delusion. It's like, and you know, it's funny because I've been kind of just reading these cards and I haven't really been following the prompt, which is like, what would they say to you? And maybe it's this profoundness, because maybe this all kind of takes you by surprise. This might be even the first time that you're hearing this or having this acknowledged in some sort of way. And they would like to just forthright, just fucking say it. The Temperance can talk about shedding the ego and allowing yourself to be less prideful. I feel like if this person, if they were an open book, if they couldn't tell a lie, you know, they would say all of what I've been saying in this reading to you. Like, these are my plans. This is what I want to do. I have my sights set on you. I want to invest in this. I want a future here. I see a future here. You're the most beautiful person I've ever seen. I think you're perfect. Like, I think your face is super perfect. It's just like something about your face is like, your face card is like, you know. But I feel like it's everything. It's like, you guys have like an hourglass figure. You guys are, some of y'all have like a bicep going on, beautiful hair, like the whole thing. This person just, feels like they were kind of struck by Cupid here. Okay. Ace of Cups is like a profound new beginning in love. It's falling in love. Ten of Pentacles is the house. You know, I'm like, well, not the house, but yes, the house, like all of it. I have to really temper my energy because I don't want my kid to get upset. He's with my nanny right now, but it's like, so I'm talking a little lower. But if I could, I'd be like an exclamation point, because this is crazy, crazy energy that's coming through here. So before we do channeled messages, let's just find out a little bit more. Okay, yeah, we have the Hanged One in reverse. And do you see how the bird would be kind of in an unnatural state, like suspended from the air? Well, we have it in reverse, and this is like taking flight. And I feel like the Hanged Man in reverse here represents a change of perspective. Whereas in the past, and maybe there has been an energetic shift, and this is confirming it, but in the past with the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords, I do feel like this person, you know, was probably really trapped in fear, probably was really not looking at this connection from a great perspective or point of view, and now they have a change of perspective, and that change of perspective is like really big realizations with set your course to start off as the card that you were drawn to. It's like, this is a big deal. This is a life shift for this person. We have that Wheel of Fortune. We have the World. This is a culmination, the World being the last card in the deck. This is a culmination of everything they know and everything they've done, and they're ending a literal fucking cycle in their life, whether that's they're getting a divorce over this connection, or they're leaving a job, or whatever it is. It's all so that they can hopefully be with you and reunite with you in some sort of way. Six of Wands in reverse. This can talk about like a false start, but I feel like even more so, Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, hold on. I'm getting a separate message. Okay, you guys, sorry, hold on. Sorry for all the interruptions. Okay, I'm so sorry. This should be the last time, but so we got the Magician and the High Priestess. Okay, so let me look this over. The Hanged Man in reverse, the Six of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, Magician, High Priestess. I don't think this person knows how you feel. Like, this is them, and I feel like that's something that they would explain to you. This is like what they would say, like, this is me, this is how I feel. Like, they really want to be so honest and truthful about this, because they really need to get it like off their chest. And then, but I feel like they would end with like they don't know what you want, and I think literally they don't know what you want. Like, they know that they're hoping you want the same thing, because they see you as like a perfect match for them. They see you as someone who's really chill, I'm hearing, and like zen and laid back, and someone who is like a breadwinner, a money maker, a business owner. Like you definitely come across not just as stable and independently, like financially independent, but like as like abundant, you know, like you've been coming off as that, and you could look bougie or luxurious. Wow. You really come across to this person as like, these messages are also coming out. I was going to go into the channeled messages, but you know, as part of what they, if they could just like be really honest with you, they'd say all this stuff. They kind of lead in with their emotions and like how they feel about you really and their plans for the future. And now we're just talking about like, now they just want to compliment you. They want to end it with like these compliments and like why they're willing to do all this for you. And so before we get in the channel messages, like I just feel like they see you as a hard worker, they see you as disciplined, they see you as someone who, like I said, is like bougie and luxurious, but in a humble way. Like there's something very earthy and grounded and humble about you. Like it could be that you're bougie, but maybe you wear a lot of earth tones, and it's like you're not wearing like gold, you know, you're not I mean, maybe you do have like little tiny delicate jewelry and it's really feminine and pretty, side note, but you're not like wearing sequins and like a ball gown, you know, like it's in the details. Like you can see like the brand or the quality of like what you're wearing and how you pair it, but you're very low key and incognito about it because you don't feel the need to be very flashy. You also like, but you can be flashy when you want to, I'm seeing. But also I feel like this person likes that you are your own person, really. Like you are like a woman if you're a woman watching, you're a man if you're a man watching. You're really like just a developed, mature person. It's really refreshing to see because I feel like this person doesn't see like a lot of that. They see you as very direct, and I feel like sometimes because you're so direct, they're not really used to it. I feel like this person gets they attract a lot of people that are like clingy or codependent or like, why didn't you call me back? And like, you know, things like that. And you guys are not that way at all. So this person kind of can see you sometimes as distant, or maybe even as like an ice queen and a little hard to crack. Like they can't read you, but they like appreciate that they can't read you at the same time, because there's a regality, like I don't even know if that's a word, but I've been doing that. Regality. There's a regalness to you that is just like, yeah, I'm a queen. Like I don't need to like, you know, like for you, it's quality over quantity. It's not about how many times you talk to them. It's about like the quality of your interaction with them. And I also feel like they see you as someone who has a lot going on anyway, like as it is. Like you are being seen as like running something, an empire, a family, a business, you know, something. And then they're very sexually attracted to you. Like very, one more card, Spirit. No, just one more. But they can't figure you out, like with the High Priestess. They just can't. And you know what? They kind of like it. It's kind of, wait, clarify the Three of, let me use, clarify that Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they just like, okay, they just don't know like what you're thinking. They don't know what you're feeling. They really want to talk to you, but they're also so scared. They like came through with this really mature and like beautiful reading, and then they kind of end it with like curling in like a cowardly lion. You know what I'm saying? It's like if they really summons the lion spirit within them, they'd be very like, look, what we said in this reading, forthright on a deep, like emotionally mature level, and it's very intimate and it comes from the heart space and there's no ego involved. Like this is how they would communicate literally everything off their chest, but then like when it comes at the very end, they're like, yeah, but never mind. You know, they're just like, nah. Okay, what would they say? I feel you even though we are apart. So they're, yeah, like I said, that's confirmation of this being such a spiritual connection. I hide behind material things. I hid who I really am from you. Okay, maybe this person feels like this could be I hide who I really am from you. I hide behind material things. Maybe this person keeps it pretty like surface level and they like try to have a casual interaction with you, and it's like this would surprise you because it's so deep. But you are so beautiful to them, like you're so like your face is perfect to them and you're perfect and you're just like a model, and it's like this person can't stop staring at you, or like if they have photos of you they can't stop looking at them, and they just see you as like so beautiful and it intimidates them. I couldn't let you get close to me. So that could be because of, for some of y'all, like this person's married or in a relationship, and it's like maybe in your interactions with them they tried to like kind of be casual. I know that I crossed the line with you. Ugh. I replay our conversations over and over. So for some of you, they like, I want to feel that way again. For some of you, they like reread the text messages like between y'all, and they like overanalyze them and try and like, is that just me? Are they flirting? Like they try to see. And then I want to feel that way again, and I couldn't let you get close to me. So this person wants to like, you guys could be in separation for some of you, and this person's like, I want to hang out again because like I get this, they get this high, and then they feel so good in your presence, and they like, for some of you I'm hearing it's like they want to feel that way again. It doesn't matter if it's just like they want to feel that way again in texting with you, if it's a no contact situation. Finding out the truth crushed me. Okay, so for some of you, something could have like gone down between you. We will be together soon. I feel you leaving me behind. Okay, so if you're not talking right now, this person's like really fucking nervous, like that they cross some sort of line with you. If it was like a work connection, they feel like they crossed like if they were flirty with you and you were flirty with them and then like pulled back, they kind of are like, oh shit, like did I fuck up, like you know, like we work together, they're gonna tell HR. It's not even that, it's more like, you know, like they feel like they crossed a professional boundary with you, like I crossed the line with you. For some of you it goes deeper than that. However it is, maybe you guys are friends and they made a move and they feel like you didn't respond well, or this person really doesn't think you're like into them the way that they're into you. And they feel like you're like, don't even care. Like you don't even notice that you haven't spoken to them. They just see you as like busy. I want to feel that way again. So this card will resonate for some. We will be together again. They could, like, you guys could have plans to meet up in the future. Okay. So sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So for some of you, this is an ex and you guys need to let each other go, or they think that. But for others of you, it's a newer connection. I think this card, I would read it more as like, I can't believe how tied we are to each other. You know, like I feel you. It's that even though we are apart. So with I regret lying to you, take that how it resonates. Maybe this person, whatever, however the situation is. But I feel like it's them wearing a mask. And it's just kind of like them not being, because they reflect back on you as being so genuine and like forthright and just authentic. And maybe they felt like they were very shy or keeping you at a distance. Like I couldn't let you get close to me. They're like kind of keeping you at arm's length because they're like very tempted by you, and it's like marriage that they have, or, you know, maybe they're trying to be respectful to their partner and they just couldn't help feel the way they feel about meeting you because you're so different. This person stays awake at night just to think about you. Like they'll carve out space if they are with someone else to just daydream about you. And they kind of regret not putting their best foot forward. And we have, I look for you everywhere. Okay, group number 1. I hope that resonated. I apologize for all the interruptions. Thank you so much for joining me here. If you guys want to join my Patreon for uncensored content, that's linked down below. And those who are patron members can get 10% off my private readings. If you guys are interested in a private reading, you can also email. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in your next pile. Hi, lovely souls. Okay, so you guys chose group number 2. So we're going to be talking about, like, what would your person say to you if they could say something, like, what would they want to say to you? What could they say to you? Yeah. Okay, so you guys got, oh shit. You guys got number 21 the right way. Okay. Jesus. Hi, lovely souls. Okay, group number 2, you guys were attracted to 21 the right way, learning to create what you desire. So we're going to be talking about, like, what would they say to you? Like, what could they say to you? What are they holding back? I'm going to start with your oracle, and then we'll get into the tarot. So I hope you guys are doing well. I am talking a lot softer because my kid is sleeping, but you know what? If you could, just turn up the volume. I hope it's not too bad, but it's, like, better even for my energy, like, at the same time, because I'm in a lot of pain. But yeah, let's get into it. So we have number 35, pentagram. Harmony, protection, idealism. The end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. The answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. So we could have a Gemini here, Capricorn. You or them could be a Gemini, Capricorn. That's so funny. Sounds like me and my best friend. So we have the future, garden, and the gate. Angel of strength. We have choices, feeling blocked, restrained. What would this person say to you? And we have air element, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Philosophy, discrimination, empathy. So you guys got a lot of oracle cards. Okay, so we're going to be figuring out what this person would say to you. We'll do some channeled messages as well. So let's get into it. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to get another tarot deck because I kind of ran into that problem. So 1 second. Group number 2. Okay, so let's get into it. So, Spirit, what would group number 2's person say to them? We have the 8 of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. The World. Okay. The World and the Death card. And the 2 of Cups. Kind of not what I intended for my spread, but it is what it is. Okay, well, this is kind of obvious. With the garden and the gate, this person's very guarded, which you might have gotten that already. You might have, and maybe they view you as guarded. You know, either way, take it how it resonates. Someone who's protecting, someone here is protecting themselves, protecting their heart, and they have this, like, beautiful abundance to offer, and maybe they see you as having this beautiful abundance to offer, but you're very, like, okay, I'm sorry about that, group number 2. I was really trying so hard to do this last night, but there was just, you know, a million gazillion distractions. I really had to speak lowly because I didn't want to wake up my kid in the next room, and then my dog is barking, and you know, the whole thing. You get it. Okay, but really, and then I was looking at this spread and I was a bit overwhelmed because this is the energy I wanted to kind of bring to the table, like quite literally, but obviously I wasn't able to. So, and everything I'm saying right now could be even metaphoric to your situation. Like there could be some element of restriction here in that like this person wants to bring some really good, strong, like positive energy to the connection, but they have to be kind of like solemn or like, for some of you, I'm hearing professional, or maybe they're like walking on eggshells, because I am getting a sense that someone really is like guarded here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So maybe like me having to start off the reading in sort of a different kind of tone of voice is kind of metaphoric to like your situation with this person. Is like there's things that obviously where the prompt is like, what would they say to you? There's things they really would express to you and say to you, but for whatever reason they can't. Now it could be a bunch of different reasons all packed into one kind of blockage here, but it's like this is how they would like to meet you, with just enthusiasm and honesty. Yeah, oh my god, I didn't even see this. Feeling blocked, restrained, choices. And it's like this is kind of their facial expression right now. And then we see that there's like a letter right here with the right way. It's like this person is like, I don't know what the right way is to approach group number 2, because I do feel like at the same time they don't want to scare you off. Like there's a lot of profound feelings here. So I know I probably went over all this and I did kind of listen over to what I had already recorded, but I'm going to go through this spread again. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, like kind of underlining intention here. I'm going to go through this spread again, and then I pulled another tarot deck because I think it's necessary to clarify with another one. Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, the World, Death, 2 of Cups. So with the 8 of Swords, yeah, restriction, anxiety, overthinking, feeling like, and there is really no restriction. It's a mental thing, and that's the thing about the 8 of Swords. It's completely in your head, because anxiety does teach us like to enable our fears, and there could be a lot of, like I said, with the Garden of the Gate, someone is guarded here. There could be an actual restriction. This could be a working relationship or connection. There's a sense of having to be professional here. But this person is navigating the situation. It's really giving the energy of like them navigating, like with choices, like navigating like what their choices are, like what is the right way to approach you. With the Knight of Pentacles, they're thinking up. The 7 of Cups can talk about choices as well, but it also talks about like dreaming up different scenarios, kind of daydreaming and being in like a, okay, well, what about this? And then like playing it in their mind, or what if I said this, and then playing that in their mind, you know? So this prompt, like what would they say to you, is like so perfect for you, because there's so much, this has been heavily weighing on their mind. Like there's so much they would want to say to you. Some of you, I'm getting a download, and I don't know why I'm getting this a lot on my channel recently, so definitely comment down below if you're the person or people I'm picking up on and my subscribers. But I do feel like the energy shifts and changes dependent on my little baddies that subscribe to me. But I feel like some of you, or a good portion of you, at least for it to be coming out in my readings a lot, are involved with someone that is married or is in a relationship with someone else. You could have been drawn to group number 1, but it's kind of like this person would say like, I'm finishing up some unfinished business, like quite literally, but I'm looking towards the future. Like I feel like the end of a tough cycle applies to both of you, but in a very parallel soul kind of way. So it's like different to both of you, but you're both meeting each other at a very climactic sort of moment in each other's lives. Like you could be finishing up a tough cycle within your own karma, and they could be as well, or theirs could be a little more material, or yours could be maybe you're the one that's taken and you met this person. They don't know how to approach you because they really, really want to. There's like this, and it's more than just like you're attractive. It's more than that, because it would have to prompt like, oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Ooh, let me know if that sneeze resonated. it would have to prompt these big feels, and they have big feels for you. Like they're masking it under the Knight of Pentacles intention, which is like them trying to be very like, I don't even want to say slow moving. I'm so sick of the Knight of Pentacles being described as slow moving. Oh, so slow moving. Like, okay, next, let's move on here. Like the Knight of Pentacles is has good intentions, and that's what I'm focused on here. Is this person has intention to invest in the connection, but there are certain blockages, and it's not that they're slow moving. It's that the situation is unfolding in its own divine timing. You know what I'm saying? So with the World and Death, I feel like there is a huge transformation going on in both of your guys' life. Fit that picture however it resonates, but their intention with you is the Two of Cups. With the future here, it's like they want to ask you out on a date. They want, like, with idealism and harmony, like they want to get together. They want to like be able to, you know, for some of you reconcile, I'm hearing, but for most of you, it's like summons up the courage to go after their like actual ambitions, like what they're actually passionate about. It's interesting because it's really giving, I mean, I need to pull more cards, but we have that Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I mean, they want to come towards you. Like they want to be involved with you. They want to be like a unit. You know, they want you. They want involvement with you. They want to text you. They want to talk to you. They want to go on dates with you. It's really this like, they want to match up with you kind of energy. And that's kind of what's going on here. Yes. Okay. 6 of Wands, clarifying that 8 of Swords. Oh, it's so cute. Maybe this person's like a sneaker snob. Maybe they like sneakers. We have the Magician, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Like I said, I really didn't like seeing in this specific reading, especially seeing the Knight of Pentacles as this like inactive, slow moving, whatever the fuck. I really feel like the reading I'm getting here with the Knight of Pentacles is full of intention, and that's the Magician, is like manifesting opportunity, thinking, dreaming up a new reality. Like, you know, okay, they're feeling blocked, they're feeling restrained, but they're still looking towards the future. They're still looking for those answers. They still are faithful that it will come. You know what I'm saying? And collectively, I think between you two, there's such an energetic connection here. It's very telepathic with the moon, full moon. They could be popping up in your dreams. You could be popping up in their dreams. Like, even if you guys aren't talking, this person can feel you. They can feel you. They think about you a lot. This person thinks about your eyes, something about your eyes. Maybe they're taller than you and you look up at them, but they think you have these big, beautiful eyes. It's just really coming through. Look at that. We have the Ace of Pentacles, clarifying the 7 of Cups. So what are they thinking about? What are the options to them? Wow. 8 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. Holy shit. This is really beautiful. This person could have a lot of earth in their chart. Let's clarify with this zodiac. We have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and then this is, why do I always blank every time I do this? It's actually embarrassing. That's Capricorn. So Capricorn and Gemini. Ooh, that's so funny because full moon in Capricorn, full moon in Gemini. So that literally could be your confirmation that this is your person that we're talking about. But yeah, I mean, Ace of Pentacles clarifying the 7 of Cups. It's like, what are they dreaming about? What are they thinking about? What kind of choices do they want to make? Well, the one that involves you and involves coming towards you and investing in you in this connection, quite literally with the 8 of Pentacles. They're not afraid to like roll up their sleeves and get their hands dirty and put in the work. And for some of you with the World and Death, it might involve rolling up their sleeves. It might involve some sort of travel. It might involve some sort of like, it's funny that we have the raccoon here with the 8 of Pentacles, because usually oh my God, did you see it? I love this for you. I'm really happy for you. Okay, we have the 2 of Pentacles on the 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and that's how we ended, 2 of Cups. So that's so funny. Clarifying the 2 of Cups, we have the 2 of Cups, okay? So it's funny that we have the raccoon, because the 8 of Pentacles is not like a card of chaos. It's not like a 5 of Wands kind of card. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a 6 of Wands or 7 of Wands kind of card, but it's giving that energy, because it's like this person's like, yeah, I'll put in the fucking 3-dimensional work to make this shit happen. Like I'll invest in this connection. but it's not going to be easy. So there's a sense of chaos kind of involved, and it might have to do with the fact that there's travel or distance. It might have to do with the fact that there's money involved. There might have to do with some of you that there is a marriage involved with the Four of Wands, clarifying the death. That this person is like, you know what, like I will boot this person to the curb. That sounds really heartless, but okay, I'm getting a bunch of energy there, but that's not the kind of reading we're into. So if you want a private reading on like that, or if you guys, I've never been into the third party readings, but hey, if y'all are commenting and being like, we need one from you, I'll make one, of course. So let me know. But like, I feel like for them, like I said, you're meeting this person at a climactic moment because their marriage or something was already on the rocks. And now that they've met you, it's like a reinforced passion. Like they're ready to make the moves necessary to get away from this connection because it means that they can come towards you. And it has really it's reignited, there's the word, their hope for love. Because, you know, maybe I'm hearing placid. I'm hearing like the marriage was just boring. It was placid. It was like nothing, for some of you, nothing too dramatic or crazy, but not great, okay? And they just settled with that maybe for so long, and then you came in like this breath of fresh air, quite literally, and shook things up, but also inspired them to take like cumulative action towards you. Two of Cups is like their intention. Wow. Six of Cups. They feel like a love with you that's super deep, okay? So that's that full moon energy, is you guys are spiritually connected. You could be soulmates. This could be like a remembrance, a familiarity of this person from a past life. But with the Two of Cups, clarifying the Two of Cups, it doesn't get more gorgeous than that. You know what I'm saying? Like what this person would say to you, what they want to say to you is all of this, is that like, I want you, okay? I'm fixated on you. I want you. I want to court you. That's the biggest thing here, is I feel like this person has really good intention in like a they were raised correctly kind of way. Like this person knows that it's not just like, hey, you're mine. Like they know that they have to kind of earn their place and if you are the one here that is guarded, they know that as well. Like I have to earn group number two's trust. Like I can't just come in hot. Like I'm going to come in hot, but like I'm going to put in that pentacle energy, you know, I'm going to put in the groundwork, the framework, the foundation to make this work. Four of Wands to me has always been the soulmate card, but because it's clarifying the death, of course I had to read into whether or not this is like a marriage that they're breaking up. But the Four of Wands to me, along with that Six of Cups, is like a twin flame 11-11 union, like a soulmate thing. That's going to resonate if it resonates. Don't try and make it fit if you're like, are they my twin flame? Like, don't do that. You'll know. If you already know, you know. But this is not like neither telling you. This is more like confirming. So, yeah, I mean, I just feel like this person really is, you know, what they would say to you is like, this is what's going on in my life, okay? I have a lot of things to maneuver, but once those things are cleared and the dust settles, like, I'm fucking coming for you. That's what I want to do, okay? So what would they say? Let's do some channeled messages. Otherwise, I could pool and just be here all day, but I really shouldn't. I have a bunch of other work to do. So group number two. And if you guys like my content, and if you're not subscribed already, of course, subscribe, yeah. But come join my Patreon, because I get to play music. I get to be a lot more casual and unfiltered. And that's where my uncensored 18 plus content is. Honestly, it feels illegal, but fuck it. Hey. Okay, so you came closer than anyone. I think that's more present tense, and like there's something about you that has opened me up more than anyone I've ever met before. And that could be that there's a mirroring energy going, you're both guarded, but they see you as someone being able to penetrate through that. I can't stop thinking about you. Yep. I hide behind material things. So I told you about the sneakers. I'm not just saying like, oh, they wear sneakers. I'm saying it's like everything. I feel like this person might be like a sneaker buff. They could be someone that is, you know, has a nice car, or maybe they just like want to keep things surface level, and you're like, do they go deep? Like, do they have a deep, like, what's going on here? Like, what would they actually say to me? So they're very aware that they've put on like sort of a persona for them, for you. I wish I could share my good news with you. I hid who I really am from you. So yeah, this person might have some regrets about wearing a mask or trying to act cool when they're kind of like freaking out inside. I wonder if you're happy without me. It's time for me to heal now. I am not available. Okay, so for a lot of you, like I said, they're not available just yet, but they're trying with, it's time for me to heal now. I'm also receiving that as like, it's time for me to like do this shit that I gotta do, that I gotta take care of. And while you don't talk, I think that you guys are in contact. Some of you aren't, but while you don't talk, and if you're not in contact, I don't think it's like serious, like, oh, no contact. It's more just like you guys check in, text here and there, but it's not like over the top. But I feel like when you don't talk to this person, even if it's for a couple hours, they're very dramatic in that they're like, I wonder if you're happy without me, you know, because they can't stop thinking about you. They would talk to you all day, every day, all night long type of thing. It's really giving like I would stay up late talking to you. You know what I'm saying? What would they say to group number 2? What would they say? I remember every detail of that day. So there could have been a memory y'all shared together, or just like maybe your last interaction or something where it's like this person just replays it over and over in their head. They replay how, that's exactly what I was going to say. I want to feel that way again. They replay like how you looked at them, how you smiled at them, like some cute, cheeky line you said to them. Like you make them feel some type of way. And then when you retreat or you don't text them back or you take away your energy to focus on yourself, which rightfully, yes, you should, they are just like a fiend for that, to feel that way again, to be like, it's almost like they feel like they're chosen. Like when you decide to give your attention to them, they're like honored. It's very sweet, honestly. I look for you everywhere. Okay, so this person, if you work with them, you go to school with them, go to the gym or wherever, you know, even if they know up front you're not going into school today or you're not going to the gym today, they'll still like look around for you. If they even see someone with your colored hair or like something similar, they'll like double take, like, is that them? Like this person looks for you everywhere. So many things remind me of you, and they might be like hearing music and songs and seeing things that they're just like, Jesus, like it just feels like you're everywhere around them at all times. And maybe they feel like they were just sort of a fun time for you and it's not that deep for you. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. But that's all I have for you, group number 2. I hope that resonated. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you guys stay safe and healthy. If you were wanting a private reading, I am booking them right now for the coming month. And yeah, I'll see you guys in your next video. Bye. Hi, lovely souls. If you guys chose group number 3 with the Never Jam Today, number 35, promises that never come to be, empty words, not living in the now. Ooh, what's happening? Group number 3, we are going to be talking about your person, what they would say to you. We'll do some channeled messages and all that great stuff. I'm sorry, babies. And yeah, let's get into it, you guys. I hope you're doing well. I've pre-shuffled some Oracle. I'm going to start with that. I just kind of like to do it that way. I don't know. I guess it depends on the vibe. But we're going to start with that, and then we will get into the tarot. I'm going to pull from 2 different decks today, the Affirmators Tarot and the Orion Tarot deck. Okay. Ooh, full moon. Surrender to the divine. Contemplation. I'm getting a huge separation energy here. Innocence. Maybe some no contact. We have attachment, and we have healer of the ages. Like no contact, and you're like, well, I want to know what they would say, like what's going on, how are they feeling, that kind of thing. All right, group number 3. I hope everyone is doing well. I don't know when this video is going to post because I'm having I have like 4 videos before this one that's like in stock trying to post, and I guess I made a post on my community page about it, but I guess someone said that YouTube has been having issues with uploads. I thought it was my internet, but could be. I have a lot coming for y'all, so make sure you're subscribed and you hit that bell notification so you see my videos on your homepage, and you know when I post, because I've been pretty consistent. I've been recovering from surgery and have a lot of downtime. All right, and then I'm booking private readings for everyone who was inquiring about them. For those of you who are inquiring about my Amazon wish list, I made one finally. It's linked down below. Thank you in advance. It's never expected ever, but Jesus, I appreciate it. All right, so we have the Three of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. And then thank you for everyone who has donated to the channel, like in the super chat. That's just so cool to me. Three of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. What would this person say to you? Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm taking my jacket off because it's getting hot. Okay, I feel like there's a separation for some of y'all. There's no contact for a lot of you, but I feel like it's a logistical issue. I don't think this person wants to be in no contact with you. I don't think they want to be in separation with you. I think that they would say to you, like, I don't want that. Like, I want to get through this hump and I want to be like with you, next to you. Maybe there was a necessary separation and it got them thinking, it got them making plans. Like it maybe you pulled away your energy, or you know what, some of the craziest shit happens. That's how you know the divine is here, with surrender to the divine. It could be as like, I gave this example, maybe you were in the same pile, let me know if you were, but I gave this example in a different video in one of the piles, where I was talking to this guy, everything was great on both ends, and then he broke his leg and he couldn't like do anything, and so we were just in this weird separation where we were like talking to each other, and there was no like feelings at that point and nothing involved and this and that, but like it just was a logistical issue, you know. And then I went out of town, so it was like our shit just didn't match up, and that's just how it had to be. But while our shit didn't match up, I discovered I had a lot of shit I had to work through, and so that I could come back in a better energy, if that makes sense. So it could be something like that, where this person's in the army, or they're in school, or there's a holiday travel plan, or like, you know, whatever it is. But it's almost like, you know, maybe, and then for some of you, maybe this person did say one thing and do another, and you pulled away and you were just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. If that is the case on either scenario, I feel like this person doesn't like the separation. The separation has allowed them to think, has allowed them to realize they do have this attachment to you. There is a very spiritual connection here. It could even be very telepathic with the full moon energy. Like, they feel you, they think about you, even if you're not speaking, even if you're apart. So they're making plans to kind of come back towards you if there has been some sort of separation. This person finds you very attractive. I just really want to say that up front. They think you are really fit. You could have really nice abs, or maybe you're not like super into fitness, but you just have a very nice, naturally lean body. Something is really standing out about your hair. Some of y'all have lighter hair. Doesn't have to be, but even if you have darker hair, it's like something really, it's full bodied, it's thick, it's long, it's beautiful, it's luscious. This person is really, really attracted to you. Really attracted to your facial features, your eyes. They just think you're gorgeous, okay? But this person has intention to kind of work on this connection with you. They're seeing you as a Queen of Pentacles. I mean, they see you as someone who is really stable, who does have the bag, who is a hustler, who is even in your feminine energy, in that you are really good like with the home, or I'm getting like you're one of those those fucking cute ass chicks, you know, those fucking vanilla girls, or like, what is that shit on TikTok? I don't even do TikTok. Like, oh my God, I'm so old. I had to have these younger girls teach me TikTok. That's how old I've gotten. I was like, how do I, wait, there's messages? Where? I was like, oh no, I'm turning into my parents. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you give off, even if you're not, you give off that influencer vibe where you like, you smell good, you look good, you dress good, you are pretty, like, you know, and that's how this person very much sees you, okay? And they're hoping you're not like shut off from them with the Four of Swords in reverse. They're like, I'm coming for you. You better not be fucking pulling your energy away from me. We have the Two of Wands, clarifying the Page of Pentacles. Okay, I'm gonna be really upfront though, like, yes, they want to communicate everything that I'm saying, unlike the other piles where it's like, oh, we'll just leave it to Sam. Like, what? Maybe you should say all this. This person does want to actually say everything that I'm kind of saying to you now, so that will be like another confirmation for you. But there is sort of a novice energy here with the Two of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. I'm kind of getting a not so serious energy, but hold on, let me keep pulling. I still have another deck I want to pull from. Five of Pentacles in reverse. What's going on here? Okay. The Emperor, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician. Well, they fucking see your value, that's for sure. And they see you as a very innocent, like, pure, they don't want to hurt you or come towards you sideways kind of person. Like, they feel very protective over you. I don't know if you know that. Like, they're a little possessive. They get a little they have a jealous streak. Clarify this like novice energy that I'm feeling. Okay, maybe it's not novice, that what I was sensing with the two. Maybe it's more just like trying to figure out the right way to approach you, because they're trying to manage their own expectations, their own passion. They have so much passion for you that if they had it their way, they'd come through like hardcore. Maybe this person has a past with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, where they've invested time and money and energy into a situation that ended in just disaster. And so they're a bit guarded, or they're a bit fearful for their own heart, but they really see you as worth the investment and worth just going there. They're kind of like ready to risk getting hurt again. They don't really think you'll hurt them with innocence. Actually, they think there's something very healing about you. It's quite the opposite, but it is definitely something that circulates in their mind as like a standout fear to them. But their intention is they want to court you. They want to date you. They want to put the work in to see you, to invest in this. Even I'm hearing for some of you, like, they have to, maybe they don't make a lot of money, so they have to like earn extra money on the side just so that they know they can buy you flowers and like take you out on like a really nice date. What else? Figures number 3. Person wants to take you out on a date. They want to see you get dressed up and like do your makeup and stuff. Maybe this person usually sees you in sort of like a casual sense. They feel very attached to you already. I feel like that attachment is coming from their side. We have Judgment, Strength. Yeah, there's something very healing about you. Like, you know how to really, this person's a very exuberant, passionate. I wouldn't doubt that they're very extroverted. You could be the opposite. You could be very empathic and introverted and like a little withdrawn into yourself. And they're more like, not codependent in a negative way, but like, you know, they're kind of like wanting to be in your space all the time. And you're just like, So I'm kind of getting the sense that this person is like, well, hold on. They just want to make sure they come towards you in the right way. Yeah, there's that Two of Wands popping out again. They're definitely inspired. Yeah, they're making plans. They are making plans, okay? There's a lot of action being taken here in this connection. Whether you see it or not, it seems to be behind the scenes, but they're inspired. They have a bunch of ideas. it's giving the energy of like, I can't wait to see where this goes with you. Like they can't wait to like see what this blossoms into, and just all the different opportunities that they feel like they could have with you by their side. And it's giving them a lot of confidence too. I feel like this person's had like a boost, like an ego boost, like a self-esteem boost, because they're like seeing you and they're just thinking like, damn, like how did I even get group number 3 to talk to me? Like I don't even know. Okay, clarify judgment for me. So much lighter reading, I do have to say, than the other two. Because I do feel like this person, like the other two, I don't know why I'm comparing, but I'm just going to give you like kind of some insight, was like there's a lot of deep, darker shit that had to be cleared first. This one, I don't feel like this person comes in with baggage, which is why I'm like, if there's no contact, if there's separation, it's not necessarily like up to them or up to you even. We have the 5 of Pentacles, clarifying judgment. What? Clarify the 5 of Pentacles for me. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles for me. Oh, wow. Wow. The Lovers. The Queen of Wands. Okay, so this person's like, the Judgment card is coming out before Strength, because it's like they're trying to summon up the courage to not psych themselves out about this connection, because they feel it so much already. They feel it so deeply, but they have been fucking hurt. Okay, this person has a past. Like they have been hurt. They have been damaged. They feel like they've done the healing work, but I feel like this person has definitely been fucked over in a relationship before, and they don't quite carry it with them too much, but it does linger in their mind. And not even in like a 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords kind of way, but more in like they put a lot of time and energy and money maybe even into something. It was like an investment that failed. So they're very fearful of that, because they are very willing to put in the fucking work. I like this person. I like their intentions. They're very like, it's giving blue collar in like, you know, the best way. But clarifying that 5 of Pentacles, we have the Lovers. It's like you could really take them there to the depths of hell if you so chose, because you are that person to them. With the Queen of Wands, you're so fucking beautiful and gorgeous and charismatic. And I'm hearing like Riz, you have good Riz, or like however you use that expression. Oh my God, are you guys like fucking Gen Xers? So I just feel like this person is like, I'm so like drawn to their flame. It's like a moth to a flame. Like you're so magnetic to them. You're so inspiring to them. Your beauty and how you carry yourself makes them want to be like better. Maybe this person goes to the gym and they're like super motivated now. But with the Lovers, I just feel like this person really does feel this connection deeply with the full moon. And it's like, it's intense. It's a lot for them to take in, because they've kind of concluded, they've already mentally gone through this whole thing where they're like, yeah, I'm going to do this. Like, I'm going to go there. And they're just really fucking hoping for the best. That's why we had that Judgment. They're hoping that like, okay, well, my last relationship didn't work out. Maybe this one will. Maybe this is the one that works out. Maybe the one that didn't work out before was supposed to lead me to this one now. Okay. But they're definitely going there with you. We have Golden Ratio, Beauty, Nature, Patterns. Ooh, I've never pulled this card before, ever. So I'm going to have to look in the book. Number 31. Someone could be born on the 31st. Golden Ratio. Beauty, art, music, nature, math, number, patterns. Going with the flow, blessing, being present here now, not forcing anything, like unfolding naturally. Okay, so there's something very happenstance about this connection, about you guys meeting each other. Maybe it was like you met at the grocery store, and it just, maybe you met, and if you had not been there somewhere a minute later, you wouldn't have seen them. Or like, I don't know, there's something very like synergetic about the connection. And this person, maybe they're not super spiritual, maybe they're not a believer, but all of a sudden they're seeing 1111, all of a sudden your song's playing on the radio, all of a sudden like they're seeing a lot of fucking synchronicities and a lot of signs and it's leading them to you. And I feel like also they feel like it's fated. Like this person might not be quick to be like, you're my soulmate, but they are definitely feeling like you're their soulmate because, or their match, I think is something they would say, because they just see you as so perfect. Like you're so perfect that it's almost natural. Like we're just made in nature as this thing that's just meant to be. And they just feel so like graced by you and your presence. So what would they say to you? What would group number 3 person say to them? I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So this person's like, you're opening up my mind and my eyes spiritually. Like I'm grateful for it. We need to let each other go. Okay, I feel like I would read this as we can't let each other go. I couldn't let you get close to me. So I feel like this person, maybe what happened before the separation or no contact is a lot of stubbornness, a lot of with them withdrawing because they were letting fear take over the connection. The separation allowed them to have a different perspective. Like, oh wait, I can't lose this, with the contemplation. Like, I don't want to lose this. So maybe they did think at one point, like, we should let each other go, or they couldn't let you get close to them. That was their ego trying to protect them. But now they're like, I can't do that. That's stupid. Like, I love you unconditionally, no matter what. This person's really like has deep feelings for you. Maybe they feel like they messed things up with you. They crossed the line in some sort of way. Either way, they're coming back. Just being near you is intoxicating. And I left when I saw you with someone. This person has a jealous streak. They're a little possessive of you. I talked about that earlier. Okay, so for some of you, I can't stop thinking about you. I don't really think there is that many people. Of course, it's a collective reading, but I don't think there's that many people here that are like, you know, this is an ex. But for some of you, I guess it could apply. But I feel like this is more just like highlighting that this person tried to detach themselves from you, but they couldn't. They just felt like they couldn't. Like they can't let you go, and now they don't want to. They're like, okay, I've given up on that bullshit. Like I'm ready. I have the courage now to come forward and make this work because I can't stop thinking about you. I stay awake thinking about you. Being near you is intoxicating. Like they're just like, I need to let this in. It's like, let it in is what I'm hearing. Actually, I'm hearing the song Let It In by Dream On Dreamer. Hold on, let me look up the lyrics. It's a metal song, but it's not like screamo. I would definitely give it a chance because if you like, you know, good fucking music, I think you'll like it. Let It In by Dream On Dreamer. Okay. I traveled a distance. My life is stuck at a crossroad. This time it's starting to twist me. My life, believe me, won't stop running away. Your heartbeat is healing when I'm undone. I know that love alone won't be forever. There's something that I can't admit. I see you and I let it in. But I won't stay out and I won't get down. You'll read it on your face because now I'm changed. Faith feels 1 in a million, they say, because I walked the road that I paved, distorting time and space, try to absorb this pain, but it won't touch me. It just fills with light. Your heartbeat is healing. So this person's like, was really kind of in a hopeless place when it came to love, and then they met you, is really how I would describe this. Okay, group number 3. I hope that resonated. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here, and I am going to see you in another video. If you guys wanted a private reading, just email me and I will get that process started for you. And if you guys wanted to join my Patreon, that's linked down below. I love you, and I'll see you soon.